So, hello again. It's again Konstantin of macodirect. We're here still at Photokina 2016. Now we're at Kienzle Phototechnik with Mr. Kienzle. We are very happy that he is welcoming us at his stand. And Mr. Kienzle, we would be totally happy if you could introduce some of your products to us, because this is like the Mercedes of enlarging.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Yeah, you're very welcome. It's everyone knows it.
Yes. So, we are a German manufacturer situated near Stuttgart in the southwest of Germany, and we are known for 3 or 4 groups of enlarging material. First of all, these are these enlargers. Enlargers, we build them and manufacture them between 35 millimeter and 8 by 10 inch, or a little bit above 10 by 10 or 12 by 12 inch. In vertical or horizontal, we are always also producing horizontal enlargers. Not every day, but from time to time.
So horizontal enlargers just to get more distance to the object, to enlarge it on a different scale.
To have a large format printing.
Okay.
So, let us begin with our 4 by 5 inch enlarger. It's a modular enlarger. That means you can have it with a manual operating system, so for focusing, height setting, lamp system, everything is manual operated. But we can also have it with motorized height setting, motorized focusing system, and computer-controlled light head. So I think these are the most important points about these machines. And this modular system is available with all our machines. So either if it's a 35 millimeter enlarger or up a 8 by 10 or 10 by 10, we have this modular system.
So you really give the opportunity to the customer to customize its own enlarger for the needs, whatever it is. Yes. You can say, okay, I want to have this, different to this, and
exactly.
Perfect.
That's the problem. Here you see the same system up to 6'7" or 6'9" centimeter. Here we have the enlarger with a LED light system. There are several possibilities to operate them, either with controller or by hand. Maybe we look at the modular system by hand. This is a filter module for black and white with a dial for grade. Maybe you can see it. The grade ranges between 0 and 5, stepless.
And stepless, so you have full gradation over the full range.
Exactly. And we have a possibility for focusing a white light level. So this is very important to see, maybe for focusing or to measure the grade and the density. So the third operating point is the density control, and maybe you can see it here moving. So that means without changing the aperture of the lens, it's possible to longer the exposure time or minimize the exposure time.
It's really I'm just listening to it. I'm not sure if you can capture it with a sound. But really, it's so solid made. It's made really all metal. And
already told, it's maybe the Mercedes under the enlarger.
Yeah, it's really, but you can listen how it's strongly built, so it will last forever. Yes. So if you buy once, I mean, your grandchildren will probably be able to work with it. So it's really impressive. Yeah.
So to round up the enlargers, we have on this side, on the right hand side, the 8 by 10 enlarger. It's a modular system as well. So we deliver them as a bench model with the baseboard, or as a wall-mounted system. So, and the third thing is we have it as a freestanding equipment with movable projection blade. So even if the dark rooms are not so high, it's possible to have large format printing.
So, can you tell me the weight of this enlarger?
Well, the weight of the moving parts is about 30 kilogram. It depends on the light head, it depends on the negative carrier, because the negative carrier is available with movable masking strips, so it's possible for the customer to cut the negative and cut away the white parts of the negative and so on.
And does it only work with 8x10, or do you have like adapters to enlarge smaller sizes as well?
Yes, we can adapt it. As we've already told, it's a modular system, and if you might come to this side, on the right-hand side, we have a possibility to change the mixing chambers. So this is the chamber up to 8x10 inch, and we have these chambers are available down to 4x5 inch. So for every negative size, the customer has the correct light and fine light to expose and print their negatives.
Very, very impressive.
Okay. So to round it up, here on the stand on the Photokina 2060, this is the maximum size, and I would propose to go over to or to continue with our enlarging easels.
Yes, please.
Because this is the second group of our production. We produce enlarging easels from 2430 up to 70-100 in centimeter.
Okay.
So the smallest one is like that. Maybe you have a look.
Yeah, shall we go over?
And the biggest one here on the stand is this one here. So just to put in the negative carrier, it's this size here. And the speciality of this easel is we have the blades locked on both sides.
Yeah, that's very important.
So
we have it really parallel.
Exactly.
And I really like the scale. It's very precise on both sides.
Yes, exactly, Mr. Mann. So, and it's at the customer to have an exact right angle, which is very important. And to open it, you open the upper part of the easel, and there are the pins moving up and down, the pins for stopper for the paper.
Okay, so you have many different options to place
Exactly.
the paper.
So it's a long-living product and made by steel and aluminium, so it will last. It's made to last a long time.
Forever.
Really forever.
Okay, really great.
So let's have a look.
Yeah,
over
sure,
there.
sure.
To the smallest one. This is the 2430. To round it up in the smallest sizes, and it's the same system, 4-blade easel locked on both sides, and with the same system of moving up and down the stoppers. And this is a ball bearing too.
So this is very nice that even the smaller ones have the same product features like the big one.
Exactly, Mr. Mann. And for us it's very important to take a ball bearing, not only a roll, because ball bearings will last forever, so that's the same. If you have a question to the easel, Mr. Mann, please ask me.
No, actually I think you said almost every relevant thing.
Okay.
I really like that you can fix it from both sides, because this is one issue I'm struggling with in the darkroom. I've just on my What do you call it in English? What is this in English?
The easel.
The easel, okay, easel. Mine just has one fixing point, and
Yes.
as soon as I get it up,
That's the
at
point.
one point it's always moving, and as soon as you have turned out the light again, it's so tough to figure out is it in the right angle or not. So I really like this one, and it feels very good, very well made.
Okay. So we continue maybe to the washers.
Yeah,
That's
let's
the
talk
next-
about the washers.
the next point. These washers, that's a family for itself, as all of our products. We have them or produce them between 24, 30, the same like the easel, and nowadays up to 1 meter 35 centimeter. So these are very big machines, and the weight is about 200 kilogram plexiglass plus water. And the speciality of these washers, this is the Kienzle air system. So if the customer opens the water stream, this air pipe sucks the air inside and washes the prints with a mix of bubbles and water.
Okay, so that you have a very good agitation around it, so
Exactly. So it's
that it's
perfect.
very constantly washed
Yes,
and cleaned
exactly.
off.
So this is very important. And our customers, they are very satisfied with this system.
But you can operate it also without air.
Exactly.
So it's not a must. It's just
Exactly.
a feature that comes with it. So if
An
you have
additional
like
feature.
additional
The-
feature,
We say the top of the crop.
yeah.
But we have, as Mr. Miner, as you already told, the possibility of a non-air system and air system. And to round it up, we have these washers with 10 slots and with 5 slots, because not everybody of our customer prints all the time, so it's enough if the washer is half.
Okay, so if you have like these are the separation walls for it, you can just put them in there,
Into the slot here.
and if you place them in here, it's a full tank still full with water.
Exactly.
Okay, it's not that it reduces the water.
No.
Okay.
It's for separation of one to another print.
Okay. So you make sure they're not sticking together.
Exactly.
Okay.
And for the low budget sector, we have a two-slot system. It's at a low price and without the air system. So it's for beginners or for somebody who doesn't work every day. It's the entrance of our washer system in family. And to round it up, we have these film washers too. For example, a 8x10 inch film washer. And it's without electricity, it's with gravity. It sucks the water in and moves it out automatically.
Sounds very, very interesting.
Okay.
How do you get the water out of here? You have like
We have a hole outside.
okay.
You have an inlet and outlet.
okay.
The upper hole is for the inlet, and the lower one is for the outlet.
Sounds very good. Also very well made.
Well, to come to the next group, we have here these drying presses. They are built very strong as our other products, and it's possible to have a drying process either with matte papers together with the aluminium sheets, which are available as an extra, or with a high glossy plate.
With a glazing plate, right? Yeah.
And as I've heard from our customers, there are several possibilities to work with a drying press. One customer pre-dries the prints overnight, and afterwards they put it into the machine, and the other one they turn the temperature up to maybe 80 degrees, and then in about 10 minutes the print is dry. It's a very compact and good
it's
machine.
actually I'm very aware of this product, and it's very nice because the cotton sheet, you can remove it and wash it. So if it's getting dirty, it's no problem at all. Just wash it again, and it's very solid made as well. It works. I mean, I think you have also like 110 voltage versions. Yes, it works for both, right? What is it with your enlargers? They work with 110 volts
as well as with 230 voltage.
Okay, so but you have extra. You need to do an
adapter or
it's only an adapter
or a transformer with 110 volt or 230 volt. And the fifth group in this side, these are spare parts. Spare parts like frosted glasses for the negative carriers, or blank glasses, glassless masks in sandwich or in special sizes for all other enlarger or our own. Other brands like Dost or Agfa or Leitz or Besel or Fuji, for example. We produce negative carriers or glassless masks or these glasses. That's very important because a lot of these enlargers, they exist on the market. They are in very good quality, but it's not possible for the customer to get any spare parts anymore. And therefore, they have a call and tell us, okay, I have this and this enlarger, this and this wish, and we look at it and we produce it.
This is very important to know. So in case you have in your basement an old enlarger that has maybe just a small issue, contact Mr. Kienzle and he will try to help you out to get it run again.
So, well, that's a short impression or explanation of our products, and well, we are very happy here on this Photokina and wish Marco, Rolle and us all the best for the future.
Mr. Kienzle, I thank you very much for this really good introduction into world of Kienzle Phototechnik, and I hope it was interesting for you as well. So in case you want to know more about Kienzle Phototechnik, simply go click on the website. We will link the website in the video as well, but it's also Kienzle-Phototechnik with ph.de. Mr. Kienzle, thank you very much, and we wish you a lot of fun and success on the Photokina.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.